Hello and welcome to Techitup Middle East live at GITEX Global 2024, Middle East Africa's biggest technology exhibition. And here we are today with Fred Crehan. He is the Area Vice President for Confluent. Let's hear from him what they are up to at GITEX 2024. Fred, it's a pleasure meeting you.
You too.
Thank you for taking our time for this conversation. Fred, I'd like to ask you to start off with, if you could tell us about your GITEX presence, your innovations that you are showcasing this year.
Thanks for asking. We're absolutely delighted to be here at GITEX. As we know, it's the flagship event for tech in the Middle East. First of all, we want to reinforce our partnership with Azure and Google, so we're exhibiting on each one of their stands. And we want to reinforce our partnership because our offering is, of course, available on their cloud marketplaces. The second thing is that we want to showcase a lot of the new innovative features and ideas that we're coming out with this year. This has been a really busy year for our product and development team. We've released new features for our Confluent Cloud platform, enabling our customers to leverage the benefit of standards like Apache Flink to run stream processing. We're releasing cluster types to allow our customers to leverage the power of real-time data streaming at more efficient cost. And we're also showcasing here on some of the stands, if you're interested in popping by, how our solution dovetails with AI and how our customers can make the most of AI by leveraging Confluent.
Right. And yes, indeed, it has been a busy year for you because we have been covering Confluent throughout the year and we see a lot of launches, acquisitions. So speaking of acquisitions, you recently acquired WarpStream, right? And you are leveraging the BYOC architecture in your offerings.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit more about that.
Well, you're well informed. That's great to hear. So WarpStream really complements our existing offerings. So Confluent historically has developed two types of platforms. One that we call Confluent Platform, which is a self-managed version of Confluent, which allows our customers to deploy that in their own data centers, in their own private or public clouds. At the other end of the spectrum, we offer Confluent Cloud, which is a fully managed Kafka and real-time data streaming platform, which is hosted on Microsoft Azure, as I mentioned, and Google GCP, but also on AWS. And so you had two offerings that sat at both ends of those extremes, one fully self-managed, the other one fully managed. And WarpStream fits in very neatly between the two, where customers want some level of self-control, but they also want the benefits of fully managed. So this offers them to bring their own cloud. So it enables them to deploy Confluent, for example, on OCI, on Oracle's cloud. It also enables them to have some aspects which are fully managed. For example, the control plane, we fully manage the Confluent, but they still have full control around their data plane. So it kind of gives them the benefit of both worlds. So as you see, WarpStream fits neatly in between the two.
Perfect. And we will be interested to know about your partner program because you already have a partner program in place. Tell us a bit more about your Confluent partner program and what's in it for the partners.
Yeah, well, our partners are incredibly important to our business. We recognize that technology is not the end in itself, it's a means to an end. And our partners enable us to bring use cases and solutions to life by leveraging the power of real-time data streaming. So our partners, whether they're small boutique consultancies or SIs, or whether they're GSIs, they can benefit from a program which first of all will focus on training them up, enabling them to understand how they can implement the solution and how they can build multiple use cases on top of real-time data streaming. So there's a lot of emphasis on enablement and training. There's also some commercial benefits of joining the program. There are options to resell. We've also launched an OEM framework agreement program, which enables them to embed the Confluent solution with other solutions, so ISVs can also benefit. So it really is, first of all, a recognition from Confluent of how important partners are to us, but what we want is our partners to find it really easy, really make it easy to leverage the power of data streaming so they can further their own business, they can win more customers, they can create revenue growth streams through working with Confluent.
So it works as a win-win for both of you.
Oh, absolutely. We can't be successful without our partners. So they're important to us, and we think that our partners will have a lot of benefit in working with Confluent.
Great, Fred. please give us your closing thoughts on the trends you see in the data streaming industry and the trends you want to see in the industry. So what innovations are you excited about?
Well, I mean, I think it's difficult to answer that without mentioning AI, right? So I will talk about AI in a few seconds. But what I'm seeing here, obviously, there's a global trend where everybody's trying to leverage data to drive better customer experience and better customer convenience, while also maybe making their operations more efficient. So, and I think especially in the Middle East, there's such an appetite to drive a digital competitive edge. And there's such a thirst of doing that with data. So we're having lots of conversations, whether in the public or private sector, around big digital transformation projects where, you know, the digital and harnessing the power of data are dovetailing together in some really incredible projects. And the speed of innovation here in the Middle East, you know, driven by, you know, Expo 2020, of course, that was delayed by COVID-19. Saudi Vision 2030, the vision of Dubai for 2040. Right. All these initiatives are really accelerating the thirst for data. And secondly, you know, I mentioned AI. You know, there's a lot of interest in AI. There's also a lot of hype around AI. And on our stand, we're showcasing, demoing how we can really enhance the benefits of AI. And one thing that I will say is that any initiative, whether, you know, whether with AI, without AI, or digital, is only as good as the underlying data. And a lot of companies are struggling to harness that power of data because they can't get in access. If they do gain access, the data is not readable, it's not clean, and there's a lot of duplicates of data. It's sitting on-prem, it's sitting in the cloud, and it's very difficult to harness the power of that. And Confluent just makes that super easy, super efficient, and super cost and time effective. So, you know, if our customers want to know more, they just have to stop by the stand or check us out on our website.
Absolutely, they should. I'm sure they should. Well, thank you so much for your time, Fred. It was a pleasure talking to you.
My pleasure was all mine. Thank you so much.
Wish you all the best for the rest of the show, man.
You too. Take care. Thank you.
Take care.
Cheers.
So that was Fred Crehan from Confluent, the Area Vice President. Now, if you want to know anything about data streaming platforms and how to access your data more easily and cost effectively, Fred is the man. Please do meet him. And Confluent is at the Google Cloud booth, so you will not miss them. And thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned and do not forget to tech it up. Thank you.